Hello Straters! Welcome to the Pauper Gauntlet, brought to you by mtgotickets.com and patreon.com/magicgettingstrat. It's round 5. I'm playing Mono Blue Control, the tier 1 deck that went away totally, and I'm not sure why. It got the top 10 spot in the first gauntlet. 4 spike. This list is by Negator. Well, I'm gonna 4 spike anything now, so keep this. Snake form. Crazy stuff. Tron should be able to do enough big things to make things very uncomfortable for me. This is the last chance to 4 spike. Probably. But I'm not gonna be able to get the Delver out, really. But I think I just need to counter his setup. So I'm gonna try to 4 spike here. What if he plays alone and I can't 4 spike? Wow, 4 spiking Ancient Stirrings here will be sweet. That might cause him to rage quit. Negator, you're a genius. No! Fangraph, so now I can't 4 spike. Maybe even drew it off the star. Okay, I can 4 spike that, then I have to 4 spike something. The problem now is that I'm not getting anywhere. He's not gonna have Tron this turn, he's gonna have Tron next turn, so maybe I need to deploy the Delver now. Then I need to counter Muldrifters, I need to counter Fangrum Marauders, and I need to counter Crushers. It's another Stirrings. And he finds the mines, so hard counters it is. So Miscalculation is ready to cycle. Now I can't draw anything bad, because an island here is pretty good. Snake form looks horrible. And I don't even take it out against Tron. I can snap a Crusher, so maybe I don't counter that. But I think I need to counter a Fangrum Marauder. Will definitely counter Muldrifter, but I only have 2 counter spells that works. What can I transmute this to? To a counter spell, but that seems extremely mana intensive. And Muldrifter is of course a must counter. And now counterspelling got more difficult. Miscalculation, snake form. Transmuting into counterspell looks very expensive. And I need 1 more mana. But now I'm dead to Muldrifter, dead to Fangrum Marauder. He Fengraphs the Muldrifter, that means I can actually miscalculate it now. Swear. Red mana. He bolts the Delver. Do I save it? I think I need a clock on him. And he's down to 2 cards, so I save the Delver. He didn't go for the Muldrifter because he can go for the Muldrifter next turn. I can counter a sorcery spell. But I cannot deal with that Muldrifter. I would have transmuted into counterspell there if I had drawn a land. But that's not to be. And now Muldrifter wins the game. If he evokes it, I will be most surprised. No. He plays it and gets the 3/4/1. And that's horrible. How I wish that snake form was a deprive. I don't play deprive, right? Oh, 4 excludes. Seagate Oracle, 3 mana left, so that cannot be stopped. Do I cycle this? It's still... He doesn't know about it. Yeah, horrible. I don't want to cycle it. Let's flip those Delvers, make Muldrifter into a creature with no abilities. Okay, now I have exclude. So maybe now I need to trade for the Muldrifter. Yeah, exclude is pretty powerful here, so I will just trade for the Muldrifter and keep beating down. It sucks to do it. Oh, snake form is so expensive, I hate it. But now at least I can exclude the Fangor Marauder or another Muldrifter. Okay, sorcery instant spells. At 5 mana I can transmute into a counterspell. We're into Maona's Grace. Oh, another Fengraf! But he needs to get past exclude. And how are you going to manage that? Oh, you have something else. Stirrings, I'm not gonna counter that. Because I need to keep up exclude. Hope he just finds a land. He finds a prism. Here it comes. And he lightning bolts the Delver. He doesn't have enough mana. Has he played the land already? Yes, he's played the Fengraf. So I am going to counter this because he can't get this Muldrifter out. It might be a trap. But he doesn't have colored mana. So now he just uses it, but can't. He gets the Muldrifter. We can exclude that next turn. All is good. More mana! Miscalculation against the giant Rolling Thunder. Rolling Thunder is a real risk here. He has 14, 15 mana. And I don't think he will play around miscalculation. Exclude the Muldrifter, that's sweet. Well, he only has 3 mana left. So I have to snap this and find a counterspell for it. Or snake form it when it attacks. That should probably work. But first snap it and try to deal with it the hard way. And I think I might have to cycle miscalculation now. Main phase knowledge. Repeal. That's not a real card. So I will have to snake form block the Fangor Marauder. And I am now of course exposing myself to Rolling Thunder. No artifact to go with it. Double Fangor Marauders. How sweet is that? And there is the exclude. But if I find one more mana, I can repeal exclude one of them. But I'll get one with snake form. His creatures are just so much more decisive than mine. Block it. Snake form. And he has something else. Well, I do have an exclude, so that's not super dangerous. Stirrings for what? Expedition map. Giving him 5 life. Now he's all out of cards. So I only need to deal with this Fangor Marauder. I very much need to find a counterspell for it. Oh, another Fangraph. He's going for the full set of Fangraphs. Double Quicksand block is a thing. Though it kills my Delver. And he can Fangor Marauder something this turn. I have no counterspell. I'm gonna take a swing. I'm gonna think twice. And try to find a counterspell. But I'm in a world of hurt here. He gets a Muldrifter, which I have to try to counterspell. And I'm just gonna take the damage here. And Rolling Thunder is just a win. But he emptied his hand, so we know he hasn't been holding a Rolling Thunder all game. Okay, let's go desperately looking for a counterspell. That went better than I thought. I'm glad he doesn't have firebolts. And now I'm gonna think twice again. At the end of his turn. I seem to be playing faster than him, that's important. Okay, it's the big double quicksand play. Have no card draw, no nothing. No secrets. It's just double quicksand Delver block. And he gets the life. Another stupid Fengraph. Yeah, I think 4 Fengraphs are looking pretty good, and now I have no chance. Block. It just takes 1, that's all it took. But I have no defense against this Muldrifter. None whatsoever. And Repeal looks very weak. Very weak indeed. Come on, Mono Blue Control. Here comes a Muldrifter. Running away with the game. Thanks to Negator who submitted this deck. I could repeal like this thing just to draw a card. Pay 0. And that didn't work out. Do I have any way to interact with the graveyard? No, wait a minute. 4 spells that sprites. No, not really. Yeah, I'm doomed here. But I am ahead on the clock, so I will play it out. Dead to Rolling Thunder. Okay, Tron. Take out serrated arrows. That makes sense. Take out the Piracy Charm. Wow. Negator, you are the king of one-offs. Take out the Seagate Oracle. There is no Seagate Oracle in the deck. So I can take out something else. I can take out the Repeal. Sweet. And the Force Spike. Bring in a Muldrifter. That's not in the sideboard plan. This sideboard plan doesn't seem very updated. Bring in 3 Hydroblasts. Oh, there is a Muldrifter. And a Relic. I'm gonna bring in Relic over Muddle, I think. That's it. That's what I'm doing. Okay, I need to win twice now for mono blue control to stay in the race. 35 decks entered round 5. And I expect at least 10 to be eliminated, but now we have to make sure that mono blue control is not one of the eliminated decks. We have to win. Of course, I have a lot of things relying on the graveyard, like accumulated knowledge and stuff. But I think my relic is still good. Counterspell, exclude Delver. This looks like an ideal situation. So I'm gonna play the Delver and then I'm gonna start counterspelling. I might even get a use out of my miscalculation here. No expedition. Sweet lord. No bad draws. Reveal the brainstorm. And attack. And he will just use his expedition map next turn, so I can safely brainstorm, I think. Though he can't represent the bolt. He will just use the expedition map here. So I can brainstorm, but I don't think brainstorm does a whole lot in the deck here. I have one brainstorm, that seems utterly random. And now I know I'm locked out. So Spy Golem on top of the library. Maybe think twice. Counterspell or miscalculation. And he's a Tron. I could try to keep him off colored mana. So I will probably counterspell a Prophetic Prism here. That's pretty ballsy. But he can't cast anything else here. So that is my plan. He might land the Seagate Oracle, which he should probably have sideboarded out. Couple of Spheres. But now I can't miscalculate the Muldrifter. I can't Hydroblast it. I need to find another land so I can exclude it. It is a Seagate Oracle. I think it definitely does not belong in the deck after, whereas I only have flyers. So it can't block. But he evokes the Muldrifter. That's okay. And now I really need to draw land. And of course I don't, because I know I wouldn't. So now he still hasn't really seen miscalculation, but of course he can play around it now and not hitting the third land here. Imagine if that brainstorm had been Ponder or Preordain. I think they're just better cards if you can't shuffle your deck. And here is a full-scale Muldrifter, which I can do nothing about. And that sucks. And now he can find colored mana. And all I can do is try to dig me out of this pit with... Think twice. He's gonna stir, and then he's gonna expedition map. Probably into a Haunted Fangraph. No. And I really don't like Hydroblast here. It just counters so few things in his deck. Wow, excludes. Very good card. I don't want to take the... I don't want to hit him now with the Delver. And I don't need to. My counter spells are worthless as well. I could accumulate knowledge trying to find a land, keep up Hydroblast, and then maybe get to do something next turn. As I don't have a relevant counterspell here. Wait a minute. If he gets the Fengraph, he can't get the Muldrifter out, because that costs 9 mana. Well, he has 10. So I'm gonna main phase accumulate here, trying not to miss the land drop. But I do. And that's it for Mono Blue Control, I'm afraid. Now, he has 6 cards. I can't counterspell anything. And I really feel this list needs Ponder and Preordain to even out draws like this. And Fangor Marauder, always underestimated. He is such a super powerful card. And yeah, we still haven't seen one card that Hydroblast can deal with. We also need to keep up a blue mana in this matchup, and that's pretty hard to do. There is the Seagate Oracle, it was still in the list. Sad, I felt I was very close in the first duel, but here I didn't have a chance. Why didn't I attack with the Muldrifter? There comes the stupid land. Well, I pretty much have to exclude myself into more stuff. I only have 2 snaps as well. I think that's too little. And I took out the snake form, so I have no way of handling this Fangor Marauder. But I'm gonna keep up exclude here. I'm gonna block the Seagate Oracle. Do I block the Muldrifter? Probably not. I need to double block. Okay, I'm gonna Hydroblast that then. He has 13 mana. So I can just cycle Miscalculation here, that's all I can do. Think twice for 3 mana in the graveyard. Okay, double blocking the Fangor Marauder is out of the question. Wow, now I can counter creature. It's notable that I can't counterspell a giant Rolling Thunder, which is sure to come here. I'm gonna take another blow and then I'm gonna try to double block the Fangor Marauder. That will cause me 8 plus 3 damage, but there is a chance in theory, if he doesn't find a red damage spell, that I will survive. Electrickery kills it. And there goes my last hope. Maybe Tron was what eliminated this deck. It sure was one of the things that got us off Trinket control. Because the tap-out control deck couldn't deal with Tron. There are the lands. Spire Golem of Champlock Awesomeness. And he has a Fengraph as well. I think you need at least 4 bounce spells in mono blue control. Block. Yeah, he's now at 31 life, so even if I took control it would take forever. And there's Snap, which is sweet. And I feel I use it now. Then he uses the expedition map, I would expect. Yes, going to 36 life. That's reasonable. And as I predicted, the Muldrifter will be my death. Because now it's pretty hard for him to land anything. Oh, of course he can just bolt me. Why didn't he use the Fengraph? This is the counterspell deck's problem. Things slipped under the radar. I don't think I would play stuff as him. He knows I have excludes. They could help me draw into solutions. I also have the Think Twice. Yeah, I don't have anything against Lightning Bolt. So that's it. Mono Blue Control leaves the Pauper Gauntlet. Thank you for watching.